The Hoop Extravaganza is right around the corner. December 20th and 21st, coming up on the weekend, the undefeated and number 14 team in the country, Whitehaven Tigers, are going into the house of Tipton Rosemark. The South Alabama signee, Alex Anderson, the 6'7" forward, is going to try to give Whitehaven their first loss of the season while the Tigers look to stay on top in the country. Arlington is going against one of the top teams in Arkansas, but the Tigers are no snubs. New coaching staff, new players over at the program, but Jonesboro, big-time team. Mitchell, also Andre Turner, the general, is bringing in the humble and hungry Mitchell Tigers to take on South Haven. Bolivar Central and Pottskamp coming in. Maz and Fayette Ware, you might want to be there the 20th and 21st of December. Hey guys, welcome into Ultimate Preps. Cottrell Macklin out at Southwind High School. The Jaguars have been making a little bit of noise, but they're going to be welcoming in Fayette Ware all the way out from Fayette County, and they have had a big-time season. We're going to see what they can do tonight here at Southwind, but a lot of people have been talking about the referees. Let's see what they can do in this one. I just shake my head. Let's get this game started. Let's jump into the first quarter. Fayette Ware starts it off with a pop from outside. Phillip Horn knocking it down from deep, and then Southwind on the fast break, kick it off. They missed the easy one, but no, we're not going to let it go that easy. The freshman Devontae Tucker there to save the ball, and he gets locked in. I mean, he's ready to ball here early, and that's what you want to see from a freshman. He even tries to save it right there, but he's got to learn a little bit, not on the end of the opponent. They get an easy basket off of that save for Tucker, and then the nice spin from the big guy. I mean, this guy here is going to be something special. He missed right there, but that spin shows you what type of player he's about to be. On the other side, Southwind going to the cup, floating it up. Caleb Spann for the easy bucket, going past the defensive Fayette Ware. The PG kicks it over to the wing. They go around, back on the other side of the wing, and then he just knocked down a couple threes. Why leave him open? Phillip Horton knocks down another jumper from outside, and then the big Omari Walters gets a bucket to go inside the paint for Southwind. There is another three. I mean, Horton is the big-time deal. But as you see right there, we had to wait for about 5 to 10 minutes. People start dancing in the camera. The buzzers were going off at Southwind. Not sure what's really going on over there at Southwind High School, but they just simply need to get that fixed. Kick over to the corner, take a couple dribbles, find the big down low, go up and off the glass. There is another bucket by the big, just Stephen Walker. Remember the name, and remember I said it first. He is the real deal. College coaches and everybody, take that name down. Here are a couple of the vets that used to play at Fayette Ware. They're in the stands supporting their program as they play against a city school. Cheers not liking the call on that one, having to say a few things to the referee, but on the other side, they miss an easy one, but Horton is there to clean up the board for an easy bucket. A floater up that's missed, rebound down low by Spann. Once again, he gets another bucket inside the paint. This next time, he goes down there again, goes up tough, and the muscle man gets another bucket. I mean, who's going to stop him? He's been going hard this entire game. The PG, though, looks up the floor, sees to the Euro, but it's going to be a block by Fayette Ware. They played some good D. It leads to offense. Kick over to the wing, and that's when this young guy got started. Armonta Griggs. Oh my goodness. Why have no one called me about this player? Griggs is a big-time baller. When you talk about the point guard, the shooting guard position, this guy Griggs is somebody you need to watch in person. He's very poised, great IQ, but I told you as well, Walker down low in the paint for the big for Fayette Ware, blocks it. I mean, he's a young guy, and the way that he plays, him and Griggs are going to be a dynamic duo. Look at this. Griggs pass it off to Walker. Walker goes right up over the defense, looking like KD down in the paint. I'm telling you, keep an eye on this guy. He needs to be watched. He's dunking in everything, and he's only in the 10th grade. This guy here is going to be big time. There's a nice move to the cup. Griggs goes to the glass on the other side for Fayette Ware for another easy basket. And then fast break. Griggs is going to pull up. Knockdown jumper from the wing. Why not get a hand up? Because he's heating up. Somebody put that oven on 750. He's getting hot as fish grease. There's a take to the cup for Southwind, though. The PG, Vincent Thomas, goes up for that basket. And then it's called for an offensive foul. It just tells you what type of game this was. This was a terrible ref game. by all of the refs that were there. No, I'm not discriminating, but this is something you should discriminate about. Don't let the young guy fly through the lane and take flight. The youngster has the ultimate dunk of the night. Just Stephen Walker is the real deal, and by this dunk, you know I'm real. On the other side, kick over to the top of the key, knock down three, that's actually missed. Rebound, put back up though. Southwind stays with it tough. And I told you, the referees were bad in this one. I mean, really bad. I mean, as bad as I've seen it in high school basketball, period. 29-33 going in the locker room. Second half, you'll see what I'm talking about. Trust me. Yeah, we talked about the hoop extravaganza, the 20th and 21st at Tipton Rosemark, but 1 week after that, Fayette Ware High School is going to be hosting the 30th annual Larry Ransom Christmas Classic. 27th and 28th, big-time roster. Take a look at this schedule. This is just the beginning. We're a few weeks away, but take a look at this. Let's jump into the second half, third quarter. There's Griggs, gonna spin around the defense, put it right back over the iron for an easy bucket, right to start off the half, and then there's a steal. Play the passing lanes, try to go for a dunk, but more so just finish it off tough. They all count as two. Southwind looks down low to Span. Span goes up tough, misses, almost gets his own rebound, but it actually gets tapped out of bounds. The referee did not even see it, so she even laughed. And then cheers, Coach Cheers for Fayette Ware was like, what in the world? It clearly went off of Fayette Ware, and you'll see just what we're talking about as it's getting closer. I mean, this was a terrible ref game. Griggs knocked down the jumper and got Fayette Ware up on the board there in the second. Great defense, getting called for out of bounds. Good D for Fayette Ware. They send it back the other way, and then Walker's gonna block it. He gets the board as well on the big on the other side. Griggs gonna cross over, pull up jumper in the face of the defense. You might want to get a hand up and get it up early because Griggs is hot right now. Knockdown jumper from outside. Threes, please, from Vincent Thomas. He gets it to go at the top of the key. Thomas goes back, misses that one, and it hits out of bounds. Clearly on the hands of Southwind, and she points to go to the hands of Southwind. I don't understand. Look at the fans. Fayette Ware fans are laughing at this point. It has gotten so bad that it literally hit the hands of Southwind, and they gave the ball back to Southwind. I mean, how much worse can you get from that? Rebound from Walker, dips it off to a slam. It's up and good for Fayette Ware. Nice cut to the glass after a fast break, and then on the other end, an easy bucket for Walters. And then Horton looking down low to the big. Walker gonna work his way to the glass and get it up and good. The big is confident as could be, and he should be. He's a good player. I need to see him a few more times. You actually can see him against Moss, one of the other big-time teams in the city of Memphis, December 20th and 21st at Tipton Rosemark. 52-46 heading into the fourth. Coach Cheers for Fayette Ware is trying to tell him about the bump, which we just seen a minute ago, and if you didn't see it, here's a slow-mo. The PG going past the defense and bumps right into him. That is an offensive foul. You cannot do that. You're initiating a foul. That's an offensive foul. Kick over to the wing. Fayette Ware going to cross over past the defense, ends up losing the ball. Southwind comes up with it. Fast break, nice pass going off the glass for an easy bucket, an easy two for the Jags. And then Griggs goes around the defense, spinning and all type of suds that the washing machine you got. You can use a Kenmore, a Samsung. It really doesn't matter. The spin cycle is all loaded. Look at this, though. Walker getting hacked down low in the paint, and there is no foul call whatsoever. Next play down, they get one to go. Cheers is trying all that he can to close his mouth and not say anything to keep his team from losing the lead or even losing this game. But Fayette Ware trying all that they can. You can see almost a foul from there, but Walker gets it to go up and off the glass for a bucket for just Stephen Walker. And then on the other side, Southwind gets an easy one to go inside the paint as well. Span's going to look at the top of the key. He's going to spin, kick over to the corner, look down low to the cutter, go up and over the iron, and one bucket for the big. Devontae Tucker had a big-time game. He lets you know he's in the building, too. 64-55, dip down low to Tucker, and he dunks on the defense. I mean, the freshman is the real deal, too. Look at this, though. She called the ball going the other way. Cheers didn't say anything, but this time we seen the Jaguars coach get crazy. It clearly went off the foot. I mean, look at this guy's face. He's like, there's no way. And he's the one that got the ball. It went off of the foot of Fayette Ware and went out of bounds, and she gave the ball back to Fayette Ware. And I told you, look at the facial expression by even the guy that works for Fayette Ware. This is just wow. I mean, how much more words can you get from that? 66 point lead for Southwind. Here wrapping out the fourth quarter, there's a free throw missed by Spain. He clearly steps out of bounds as well and knows no out of bounds call. I mean, look at this. The fans are getting crazy, but take a look yourself. And if you don't call out of bounds, it's a travel as well. Stepped out of bounds, there's another foot, and he still hasn't passed the ball yet. I mean, this was absolutely terrible. I might have to call Bill on this one. I mean, the referees are literally getting bad this season, and if I get another bad one at my event, at the Hoop Extravaganza, at the Fuel to the Fire, at the Ultimate South, it doesn't even matter. I am going to shut everything down. I'm coming after everybody in the city. I mean, these three refs right here, I will call them the terrible three. It was so bad that I would never, ever pay a penny to see this again. 75-63, Southwind gets the dub over a good Fayette Ware team. Man, you're a freshman out here. I mean, doing big boy things against seniors and things like that, man. What got it in you out there, man? What is it that keeps you going here in these matchups like this?
I say it's just my energy. I love just coming out here and play basketball.
What do you want to show out there on the floor? And, you know, it's a lot of college coaches and things like that that take a look at videos. What do you want them to know about yourself?
That I can run the court, rebound, finish, pretty much do everything a person my size can do.